It's less than 6 months until Saw 11 is released, or is it? Welcome home, horror fans. My name's Adam.
And I'm Zoe, and today we are addressing a few rumours floating around about Saw 11.
Yes, there hasn't been much of an official update in the last few weeks, but there's definitely been a number of rumours floating around, especially that of Saw 11 possibly being delayed till 2025.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. I think that a lot of people are jumping the gun a bit in saying that Saw 11 is potentially delayed because it hasn't really come from anywhere official.
That's
it's
right.
Just people trying to put two and two together, but I don't know if there is even two and two in the first place to try and put this theory together.
So there's been a few posts floating around. If you're in the Saw Facebook groups or maybe on some Twitter feeds, there has been a few posts floating around mentioning that Saw has been delayed. And I feel like the fan base definitely want to believe the rumors because we are officially less than 6 months away from the release date of the 27th of September. And we haven't heard much, unfortunately. So people are inclined to believe the rumors to be true. I think that when we both saw the rumors come through, we kind of tried to ignore them. We're trying to be very positive on the Saw 11 front. We don't believe it.
See, I think that us not hearing anything officially from the Saw Instagram page, I know that's where I was checking everything in the lead up to Saw 10. I think us not hearing anything is a really good thing. I think that they are trying to keep as much as they can under wraps, which means that if it hasn't been delayed, which I don't believe it has, we're in for a very big film. A very, very big film, a very fan-servicey film, because they are keeping their lips shut.
Keeping it all surprise.
I mean, look what they did to Costas when they saw him posting too many things on Instagram alluding to Saw 11. They told him off. They made him remove certain posts. I mean, you can't tell me he did that on his own account.
That's
he doesn't
right.
know how to use Instagram.
the last update we really did get was from Costas Mandylor's Instagram page, where he mentioned that he was coming back. He called himself Apprentice Saw, but
Apprentice Saw,
he said he was making a comeback.
Wasn't it John Kramer and Apprentice Saw?
So there was the official confirmation of him returning alongside Tobin Bell, and that post has been taken down, which again was a good sign that it was official because there's powers that be that have told him off, and that's fantastic. But outside of that, the only things we've heard are these rumors, and the rumors of the delay. When I first read them, I've got to say my heart did sink a little bit, as I'm sure you guys, as the real fans listening to this video, also felt. They even, someone on Twitter, when I say they, did actually post a very convincing April Fool's Day tweet also to the Reddit Saw and other social outlets, which sounded very real. And I had to remind myself, being in Australia on the 2nd of April, that it's April Fool's Day somewhere else in the world, and the bastards are trying to trick us with a very official looking post.
So many April Fool's Day jokes.
Too many.
I'm
over them, all right? I don't need it. You know, and especially when Saw is so close to our hearts, we don't want to hear about a delay. We want to be sitting in the theater less than 6 months from now watching the next Saw. We don't want to believe it.
Absolutely.
So it did concern us a lot, and we're getting a lot of people messaging us and saying, hey, what about these delays? So we thought we'd probably sit down and address the rumors.
Yeah.
I believe, Zoe believes, that the movie's not delayed. I believe if it was going to be delayed by now, there'd be official word about it.
There'd be some official word.
We've given them time to respond to the rumors.
For sure. I know that in a lot of the posts that stated it was delayed, they specifically specified location issues and that sort of thing. Even if there is location issues, they will figure that out. I really don't think that's going to stop them. When they specified location issues, it seemed like maybe there was an issue with Mexico and that being a location. Right. It's not going to be hard to build a set that looks like where they were last
That's right.
time.
Color grade it yellow. You're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Color grade it yellow. But we saw what they did with the bathroom. They rebuilt that specifically for Saw 10. They're getting around it if there is. I really don't think that it's anything to be concerned about.
That's right. Location issues were cited as part of the delay. And look, we know they don't have a lot of time. They've given themselves a very short time frame to write a script, to get this whole thing together. That being said, we believe when they officially announced this date that they thought they could pull it off. And like I said, we've given them enough time to respond to the rumor because these rumors have been floating around now for about a month. And I think if they haven't addressed it now, I'm feeling pretty safe. I'm feeling pretty confident. Bar the April Fool's Day
It's important to remember as well that the Saw franchise was once a franchise that was releasing them every year.
Exactly.
They're used to doing what they're doing
yes,
now. I think it's important to just let them do what they know how to do, have a little faith, and ignore some of those rumors floating around by random people that we don't for sure know that they know anything.
People who are trying to get attention, let's say, if you Google Saw 11 delay now, you'll find no information.
Yeah.
And I mean, the rumors are even hard to really find. They were only ever embedded in the very hardcore fan pages and stuff like that. So we never really wanted to address them, but we don't have much else to address, I guess. And we want to try to put a lot of people who feel like maybe the delay, at ease, you know, and it's worth discussing because we are trying to ignore them. We are believing that we are going to be seeing Saw 11 this year. Besides the rumor of the delay, we've also seen some other rumors floating around. Another poster by the name of Viewer Anon did post that there were some issues between the producers and possibly the director, Kevin. Maybe a little bit of some confrontation, some conflict there. How do you feel about this idea?
If anything, I think maybe that's a little more believable than the rumors. Possibly more believable. But again, they've worked together for many
Yeah.
films. And I think that when the producers approached Kevin to do Saw 11, they would have sat down and they would have talked about the idea of where Saw 11 would head.
Yeah.
I don't think Kevin has gone into this blindsided without knowing where they wanted the story to go. So I highly doubt that this is true as well.
Yeah, I think with these, it's art, you know, you can call it what you want, but it is art. And I think that when it comes to creative choices in art, there's always going to be confrontation, conflict, and some ideas that, you know, maybe not everyone agrees upon. So it's possible that there's some back and forth. But these guys have, like you said, worked together for many years, not just Saw X and Saw 3D. And Kevin's been on the franchise alongside these producers since the start. These guys have all worked on Saw since Saw 1. So they know each other very, very well. They're not going to just turn around and all of a sudden start fighting with each other and then it all blows up. I feel like if there is any feedback about maybe Mark and Oren, the producers, and Kevin sort of possibly having a little bit of a falling out or disagreement, totally blown out of proportion.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
can't work with these three guys. Have been working together for 20 years.
If anything, I think the confrontation between Darren Bousman and the producers would have been more heavy. We've seen some of the behind the scenes from Saw 2 and Saw 3 and Saw 4. And they seem like they weren't getting along too much on the set. And those films came out, and they will come out within the years, like a year after each other. And so I really don't think we have anything to worry about.
I think we just hope for the best, know that they are working as hard as they can on this, and get excited because less than 6 months. I mean, I don't know when the next trailer is going to drop, but could be 3-4 months from now.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's something to really get excited about.
Surely, right? You know. Yeah. So we're very excited on the official updates and what's to come. But we just want to take this chance to address the rumors that are floating around. We're not taking part in any of the rumors.
Nope.
We are uninterested. If there are rumors floating around, there better be a damn good source.
Yeah, unless there's rumors that Strom is coming back, in which case I'm all for that one.
Yeah. If it's a good rumor, if it's a really exciting
then we're
rumor,
there.
Yeah.
But if it's a disappointing rumor of people spreading misinformation about it being delayed or about the producers and the director not getting along, I don't care. I don't care.
No issues there.
No issues.
We don't want to hear about it. We just want to hear about our, some of our favorite characters returning.
We're all a big happy family, and we're all going to be a big happy family in September this year.
That's right, guys. So otherwise, look, if you've heard any rumors, let us know. But let's keep it positive around here. We want to hear the good stuff about Saw 11. And otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
See you next time, guys.
Game over.